welcome to Hero Missions. Today, we'll step into the heart of the forest, where powerful harvesters are transforming the way trees are felled, processed, and prepared for transport. For many of us, memories of forestry involve axes, chainsaws, and long days of heavy labor. But now, a single operator inside a machine can perform tasks that once took a whole crew. This isn't just about power. It's about precision, efficiency, and a deep respect for using every part of the tree. Let's begin. Here we see a modern harvester navigating the dense spruce forest. The machine approaches each tree carefully, using its hydraulic boom to reach high and steady. With its cutting head, it grips the trunk firmly. Then, in one smooth motion, the saw slices cleanly at the base. Notice how the tree doesn't simply topple uncontrolled. The harvester guides it down gently, avoiding damage to nearby trees. This level of control is vital in selective logging, where the goal is to take mature trees while preserving younger growth for the future. Once the tree is on the ground, the real efficiency shows itself. The feed rollers pull the trunk through the head, stripping branches with sharp knives. For older generations, delimbing used to mean swinging an axe hundreds of times, or cutting with chainsaws from top to bottom. Now, in seconds, the machine delivers a smooth, straight log. Even more impressive, the harvester automatically measures log length and diameter as it works. This ensures wood is cut to exact sizes required by the sawmill. Think about it. The operator doesn't have to stop, measure, and cut again. The system does it automatically, reducing waste and improving value. This balance of strength and accuracy represents how far forestry has advanced. Now, we move to another harvester at work, this time in slightly rougher ground. Here, stability is everything. 8 large wheels with wide tires give the machine grip, even on uneven forest soil. Older machines might struggle in these conditions, but modern harvesters are designed for adaptability. Watch how the operator uses the boom with precision. Each movement is calculated, gripping the trunk, cutting, guiding, and laying the tree down exactly where it needs to go. On steep or crowded sites, this precision prevents accidents and makes skidding and transport far easier. The delimbing process here is equally fascinating. The rollers not only feed the trunk forward, but also grip tightly enough to pull through frozen or wet wood. For those who worked with hand tools in icy winters, this mechanical grip is a reminder of just how challenging logging once was. Each log, after being stripped and measured, is stacked neatly in a pile. Organization in the forest may not seem important at first glance, but it saves hours during transport. Trucks can be loaded faster, fuel is saved, and the entire operation runs smoothly. Efficiency at every stage is the key. Here we see another brand of harvester, equipped with spiked feed rollers. These rollers are an engineering solution to a tough problem, keeping a strong grip on logs that are wet, frozen, or covered in thick bark. Without spikes, logs could slip, reducing accuracy and damaging the process. As the trunk passes through, the spiked rollers ensure steady motion, while blades cleanly remove every branch. This isn't just about speed, it's about maximizing the quality of the final log. Less damage to the bark and cleaner cuts mean higher value when the wood reaches the mill. Notice also how the Komatsu harvester works with a steady rhythm. Every movement is smooth, controlled, and efficient. It reminds us of a craftsman at work. Only here, the craftsman is a combination of human skill and mechanical power. Beyond the mechanics, there's a bigger story. Sustainability. By cutting with precision, fewer trees are wasted and younger growth is preserved. Modern forestry aims to use resources wisely, just as earlier generations did, when every piece of wood, from the trunk to the smallest branch, had a purpose. Forestry today is a partnership between people and machines. The methods may have changed, but the values remain. Work safely, respect the forest, and use resources wisely. Watching these harvesters at work, we see both tradition and technology coming together, honoring the hard work of the past while shaping the future of sustainable logging. Thank you for joining us on Hero Machines.